everybody, it's Nikki, and welcome back to another speed build. Today we are building a Salvadoradian treehouse, which I was very excited to build. I think it came out so cool, and I hope you like it as well. So I really wanted to build a treehouse. I just was inspired by the idea of a treehouse. So when I saw this tree from Jungle Adventure, I knew it was perfect for a treehouse, and I knew what I had to do. So that is what inspired me to build this Salvadoradian jungle treehouse. I was really unsure as I was building this what I wanted to do as far as making it off the grid or if I wanted it to be a house that is in a tree more than a tree house. And I kind of settled for somewhere in the middle. I gave it sort of a treehouse vibe, but there's still some functional items inside to make it a fully functional house, like a kitchen and a bathroom and things that you probably wouldn't find in a treehouse. And there is also electricity. I did not make it off the grid. Um, but I wanted it to be functional and I wanted to actually be able to play here. So I decided not to go that route just for my own personal comfort, I guess. Normally, I'm totally down for making my Sims suffer and I love playing off the grid, but that just wasn't what I wanted to do for this house. Anyway, as you can see, this house is sort of starting to come together, at least on the outside. I decided I wanted it to be very jungly. I wanted a lot of greenery. I was basically going for sort of like a Tarzan's treehouse vibe, only not so much on the inside, just on the outside. And honestly, I think it came together so nicely. I just really love all of the hanging greenery and the wall of flowers on the side, and it's just so pretty, I think. I'm sorry, I'm just obsessed with how this came out. I can't think of any other way to describe it except it's just is so pretty. Um, Now, this lot is a vacation rental, so you can bring your Sims here to go on vacation. And honestly, that was how I wanted it to be. I did want it to be a fully functional house, but I didn't want it to be where somebody lives full time. I wasn't envisioning that. I was envisioning a place where maybe you could come here for your honeymoon, or maybe you could come here for a just romantic vacation. I mean, what is more romantic than cuddling in a tree? I personally can't think of anything, so anyway, as you can see, I started to work on the inside now. This, honestly, that archway into the bathroom is one of my favorite features because, like I said, I wanted it to be sort of a mix between a tree house and a fully functional house. So I kind of liked the vibe of not having a door to the bathroom, just having the archway and then having the curtains that you could close, just because I don't know, that felt really realistic and like something you might find in a small cabin or a treehouse or something like that. And honestly, I just think it came out so cute. So, this part I really struggled with. The bathroom, I really wasn't sure what to do. You can see I put the squat toilet down. I was thinking, like, maybe it's just like a hole and you just squat over it and go to the bathroom since it's a treehouse. But that wasn't quite the vibe I wanted. So, I did end up using the Eco Lifestyle toilet just because it was the only one that sort of fit the vibe at all. So, it ended up coming together in the end, but that bathroom was a challenge. And another thing that I debated on for a really long time was how I was going to do the kitchen because, like I said, I wanted it to be fully functional, but I didn't know if having a fridge and a stove in a tree was the most realistic thing. So that's where I kind of settled on it is a house in a tree more than a tree house in the traditional sense when I decided to put the kitchen in. So I don't know. I think it came together nicely either way. So now, as you can see, I'm finally getting to the living room, bedroom area, which I did decide to leave open. I was debating on whether I was going to put an actual bedroom in there, but I decided that it seemed more realistic to have it open, like sort of like a little studio. Um, and since it is a vacation rental, it doesn't so much matter anyway because you don't need a bedroom on vacation. You just need a place to sleep, which I have provided. So, and that place to sleep was also a slightly challenging part because up until this point, I had forgotten that the tree was going right where I wanted to put the bed. So I had to scoot everything over just a little bit to make it work. But I think it came out okay. I didn't get to play test it, so I'm not exactly sure if that side of the bed works, but I'm pretty sure it will, but don't quote me on it. Anyway, with that, we are coming up on the end of this speed build as I'm adding in the final touches. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to this point, I appreciate you so much, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed building it, and I really am glad that I get to show it off to you guys. So I just hope you enjoyed it. But with that, I'm going to go, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.